What's going on, world? This is your boy Will. This is Street Fighter Generation. The date is August 19th, 2010. This is episode 3. Sorry it took me so long. For those of you that don't know what Street Fighter Generation is, this is a spot where you can post your comments, concerns, and where I can put up information in reference to Street Fighter and anything that Street Fighter has something to do with, and my concerns and my comments, and we can just go back and forth and we can comment and basically comment on what each other has to say. So let's get into it. We done seen a lot. I done seen a lot in the past couple weeks, and that's why it took me so long. And first, let me just chill and let me just lay back. I just want to give a quick shout out to Frank Yagami, because he's what the Fighters Generation is. He's FightersGeneration.com. If you haven't been to that website, you need to go to the website, because this is where you get a lot of information in reference to fighting games only. And this is from Mortal Kombat to Street Fighter to Tekken, to even your old school clay. This is Primal Rage, stuff like that. This is stuff that you need to check out, man. This is your views and things like that. You need to check it out. So go ahead and check that out. But yeah, I definitely wanted to give that shout out. Definitely wanted to give a shout out to Ryan Gutierrez, you know what I'm saying, and Gutex.com. You want to check that out too. It's a lot of information and tournaments and crosscounter.com, which basically he has that you might want to check out as well. But let's get it jumping. Super Street Fighter 4 update. We all remember the rumor about 2 characters that was supposed to be added in the arcade in September. Well, news reports claim that instead of 2, it's going to be 6, and instead of in September, it's going to be December. Of course, we are all hoping for the PSN and Xbox Live DLCs. Like I said before, I would love to see Rolento. I would love to see Hugo, Geki from Street Fighter 1, Karen from the Alpha series, Alex from Street Fighter 3, and I would love to see Thrasher, aka Damn D, from Final Fight. I know that may not happen, the Final Fight version, but just to add some creativity and some fun into it. If I can't get that, then go ahead and put Elena in there. But please, people, I do not want to see Charlie. Charlie's dead. I said this before. I said this on episode 2, I think. Let him stay dead. Especially if you put Alex in there. You got Gal and you got Alex. These 2 guys with military training. Let them get it on. So, you know, we're gonna leave that at that. And, you know, like I said, hopefully we can add some creativity in it and put Thrasher in there from Final Fight. Everybody knows about Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and from my understanding, they're going to have Mike Hagar in there. So why not just open up the doors and put Thrasher in Super Street Fighter 4, and you know, push the creativity a little bit. But like I said, no Charlie, and hopefully no Armika. I know a lot of people out there likes Armika. I know Ono, that's one of his favorite characters. So she may be on there, and I ain't gonna knock his hustle with this game. She may be in there, so to each his own. But on to the next thing. But before I say on to the next thing, Super Street Fighter 4, that's your update. I will keep you posted. Hopefully you'll see a lot online yourself. But let's hope for PSN and Xbox Live DLCs, and hopefully it is 6 characters. And hopefully we'll be able to have fun with more characters on that game. So now on to the next thing. Street Fighter Cross Tekken is becoming a craze, and at least it's becoming a craze to me. FightersGeneration.com, which I mentioned earlier, just put up a new screenshot that looks great. It's very easy to say that Dan and Chun-Li, also Nina from Tekken, will be selectable characters, and just not used for assists to other playable characters. I had the opportunity to look at blogs that some people put up in reference to Street Fighter Cross Tekken, and to be honest with you, I must say that Street Fighter gets hated on like Barack Obama does. You know what I'm saying? That's sad to say, man, because I saw one blog post, and it's like the guy said it's, you know, and I quote, "It's pointless to see these games together. I'm a Tekken fan, and all it looks like is Street Fighter characters beating the hell out of Tekken characters. Not to mention, Tekken characters have no projectiles." Another blogger said, "The only two games that I've ever played was Tekken and Mortal Kombat, and I think Mortal Kombat 9 is going to blow away Street Fighter. Mortal Kombat always blew away Street Fighter. And I think Tekken was just better than Street Fighter because of its 3D graphics, its 3D effects." Now, for the first blogger, I'm not sure if you did the research or anything, but from the looks of things, it will be pretty fair to say that in most screenshots and even in the gameplay showed at Comic-Con, Kazuya was beating Ryu's ass, man. I mean, tearing him up. Not every Street Fighter character has a projectile. Not Gen, not Zangief, not Dudley, Blanka, nor Abel. And that's just to name a few. To me, honestly, I think Abel reminds me of a Tekken character in 2D. I think that the understep is a 2D version of the sidestep in 3D on Tekken. So it's like basically that's how they would duck or counter a projectile. Besides blocking, that's also a way to counter a projectile. So I'll leave that to be on that. As far as the second blogger, I played all three of these games. At one point I was a fan of all three of these games. Street Fighter just happened to be my favorite. Mortal Kombat was actually, and it seems to be the only great thing about Mortal Kombat, was the fatalities. And the reason I say that is because the gameplay, you know, you have like real characters, and it was very choppy to me. And the combos look choppy to me. You know, that's just me. My favorite Mortal Kombat was Ultimate Mortal Kombat, and that's because of the character selection. And just like Frank Yagami said, and I agree with this, it'll need more than just a new paint job and some HD shot value to make the game great again. I definitely agree with that. I'm gonna stick by that. I'm definitely gonna get the game because I want to see what they're gonna shoot with. I think Ed Boon is a great person, but I want to see what the game is going to jump with. I definitely am going to get the game. And on to the next and last thing. I'll save the best for last. At least I think it's the best. Does anybody want to see the Tekken Cross Street Fighter version of Ryu? Do you want to see what he looks like? Now keep in mind, this is a rough copy. This is a rough version of what he looks like. And I think Mr. Harada did a great job on it. I cannot wait to see more of these characters. I can't wait to see what the Street Fighter characters will look like. I can't even wait to see what the Tekken characters will look like, because you know they're going to be updated. I'm just wondering if the Street Fighter characters, if they will have projectiles. I want to see what type of, I just want to see what type of game it is. We know it's going to take a while. It's all right. It's cool. But we'll see when we see. But I think the competition is starting way ahead of time, and I love it. And no one has the upper hand right now. So you guys check this picture out. Once again, throw me your comments, throw me your concerns. You know, my last two posts, episodes, in total, I got about 300 views in total, and that's my first and second episode. That's cool, but I want more. I want you guys to look. I want you guys to see. I want you guys to enjoy. I want you guys to comment. I want you guys to let me know what you think. I put this on my Facebook page, and I also like forward this to a lot of my friends. So you know, just so they can see it, check it out, and let me know what they think. I think it's very, very interesting. Especially if you're a gamer, especially if you like Street Fighter, Tekken, Mortal Kombat, whatever the case may be. This is something that I think you would like, man. So definitely give me your comments, and you know, whether they're good or bad. You know, I want to hear them, because I might want to go in on them as well. You know, so like I said, check it out. Let me know what you think. Give a shout out again to Frankie Yagami on thefightersgeneration.com. We're talking about Tekken. We're talking about Street Fighter, of course. And today we had references to Tekken. We had references to Super Street Fighter 4, Mortal Kombat, and of course Facebook. Check me out on Facebook at SF Gen. That's the letter S, the letter F, space GEN. Check me out. It's the Street Fighter generation. It's your boy Will, and I'm out. Peace.